Greetings, strange humans. Welcome to the CJH Entertainment Plus. Let's explore the strange, the exciting, and everything in between.
You can own Star Wars A New Hope.
Don't make me angry.
You can change channels if you don't like what you're watching. You can.
Greetings, strange humans. Welcome back again. Congratulations, you're one of the few who have great taste in cinema. Today we are diving into Paul 2011, a sci-fi comedy that's criminally underrated. Here's the setup. Graham and Clive, two British nerds with more useless trivia than social skills, are living their best geek lives on a UFO road trip across America. They're the kind of guys who'd argue about Han and Greedo shooting first until the sun comes up, and honestly, I'd be right there with them. Their nerdy pilgrimage gets derailed when they meet Paul, a Seth Rogen voiced alien with a potbelly and love of weed, and zero patience for human stupidity. He's not here to probe anyone.
What if we wake up and find him inserting a probe into our anus? They don't do that.
Anyone want one of these? Huh?
Or lecture us about peace. He just wants to go home. It's basically E.T. if E.T. was a sarcastic slacker who'd crash on your couch and eat all your snacks.
There was an alien in the kitchenette making bagels and coffee. Did you want tea? No, I don't want tea.
Ooh, Marmite.
Now let's talk about Paul himself. The CGI, surprisingly great for 2011. They somehow made a completely animated alien feel more real than half the aliens in The Phantom Menace. Seth Rogen's voice acting, perfection. He doesn't just voice Paul, he is Paul. And that's not even counting the motion capture. You can practically hear the aliens shrugging whenever he talks. He's that guy who's funny and kind of a mess, but you'd still want to hang out with him. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as Graham and Clive are the heart of this movie. Their chemistry is ridiculous. They bicker and bond and geek out in a way that feels so genuine. It's like watching your two best friends on screen. You can tell these two have been doing this comedy thing forever. Their banter is sharp, hilarious, and occasionally so awkward it hurts. In the best way possible. There's Kristen Wiig as Ruth, a sheltered Christian who joins the crew and goes from pure as snow to swearing like a sailor, faster than you say holy Moses. Her transformation is comedy gold, and Wiig plays it just the right mix of innocent and unhinged energy. Jason Bateman, as the deadpan government agent chasing them, is so good at being hilariously intimidating, you almost wish he'd catch up with them just to see what he'd do.
Soil, report.
I'm closing in, I can feel it. In 24 hours, he's gonna wish he never set foot on planet Earth.
In the supporting cast, the who's who of comedy guests, including Bill Hader,
Talking about a spaceman, boss.
Sigourney Weaver. Yes, Ripley herself showed up, and it's glorious.
I want that little green prick dead ASAP.
The plot is straightforward. Get Paul back to his spaceship while dodging the feds and encountering all kinds of bizarre situations along the way. And the magic of this movie isn't just in its story, it's in the details. The dialogue is packing with so many nerdy references and inside jokes.
Are you gonna get it? Just a bit, Jet. Fair enough.
That you'll be grinning like an idiot the entire time. The jokes land constantly, whether it's Paul's sarcastic one-liners, Clive and Graham's awkward exchanges, or Ruth discovering the joys of profanity. And let's not forget the vibe. Paul feels like a love letter to sci-fi fans, and not in the pretentious look at how smart we are. It's more like, hey, remember how awesome sci-fi is? Let's have fun with it. It celebrates everything from Star Wars to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, while also poking fun at the genre's quirks. It's self-aware without being cynical, a rare feat these days. Is Paul perfect? No, but that's part of its charm. It's messy, It's messy and doesn't take itself seriously. It's not here to change the world or win awards. It's here to make you laugh, geek out, and maybe feel a little nostalgic for those late night sci-fi marathons. If you haven't seen Paul, you're missing out on one of the most underrated comedies of the past 2 decades. It's clever, hilarious, and surprisingly heartfelt, like a hug from your weird, nerdy friend who just happens to be an alien. That's it for today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay strange, humans.
Yo, fuck nuts! It's probing time.